Part 2. You will hear the owner of a strawberry farm talking to a group of new employees. First, you have some time to look at questions 11 to 14. Now listen carefully and answer questions 11 to 14.
Hello, my name's Peter Blakewell and I'm the owner of the strawberry farm. All of you are starting work here next week, so I thought it'd be helpful if I explained a bit about the farm and what you'll be doing. Well, the farm operates all year round, but summer is when we open to the public and people come here to pick their own strawberries as a family activity. It's also our busiest period, which is why we need you for the next few months. Well, first up, what do you need to bring for a long day? You'll be working outside a lot, so fill up your water bottles at home and have them with you at all times. You'll come in for lunch around 1 o'clock. We'll be putting sandwiches out for you. And there's also short morning and afternoon breaks. Gloves should be worn at all times. You'll find them in the packing shed. Just make sure they get returned, please. Now, if for some reason you can't come into work, there's a procedure to follow. There's no point phoning the office. By the time someone picks up your message, it'll be too late to find a replacement. You need to get hold of the duty manager. Phone and speak to him directly, and he'll let your team leader know you're going to be off. Before I forget, last year we had a problem with customers getting to the checkouts and not realising how much they have to pay per kilo for the strawberries. But we've got signs with price lists all round the farm this year, so that's been dealt with. One annoying thing is people taking baskets out of the shop and leaving them in the car park, or worse, taking them home. They're expensive to replace, so please keep an eye on them. If you're in the fields, no doubt you'll see people popping a couple of strawberries into their mouths, but we don't need to worry about this too much. I should mention the benefits of working here. For a start, you get to take home a good-sized carton of strawberries at no charge. Your family members can also get 15% off the fruit they pick. Discounts don't apply to the gift shop, I'm afraid.
Before you hear the rest of the talk, you have some time to look at questions 15 to 20. Now listen and answer questions 15 to 20.
All right, let's look at the map you all have to give you an idea of the farm's layout. We'll start with the staff room. See the main building? The entrance is at the bottom of your map. Well, above the main building on the map is a row of 3 smaller buildings. The staff room is the middle one. If you need to go to administration, that's easy to find. In the main building, you've got the 3 checkout desks in the bottom right-hand corner and the cafe in the top corner. And the other large inside area is the shop, so administration is the other room there. It's in the top left-hand corner. Some of you are working in the packing shed. You see where the main building is, and then at the top of the map, there are the round water tanks, 4 of them. The packing shed is the bigger of the 2 buildings directly below the tanks on your map. Not easy work, but at least you'll be in the shade. If you're driving to work, you'll need to know where the staff car park is. So that's to the left of the main building, the area nearest the bottom of the map. Park there and then either use the front entrance or that little door on the left of the main building. Right, let's talk about where the customers can and can't pick their own strawberries. They're not allowed to enter the commercial growing areas, and you can see Area 1 already marked on your map. That means there are 2 sections where customers are allowed to pick their own fruit. The section with strawberries that are ready to pick now, the ripe strawberries, that's the L-shaped section right at the top of the map on the left. The unripe strawberries will be ready in about 3 weeks. So that section, it's above Commercial Growing Area 1, and you can see it from the cafe. Okay, so does anyone have any questions about?
That is the end of Part 2. You now have 30 seconds to check your answers to Part 2.